It's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah, I just seen he put his stream up.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah, it's pretty easy once you get it on there. Linking it probably the hardest part. After that, it's pretty much just like sharing your screen.
Toss sweep right. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams?
Breaks into the open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the...
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
With the run on first and goal. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
They get set for the point after.
That's a real person that you just made up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Jeremiah Trotter.
That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75
Yeah, he got a junior.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I think he in the league now.
He'll bring
I want to say he a corner.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defense.
Hey, chill, bro. Hey.
Physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared.
Hey, chill.
Coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass.
Oh.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Bad throw. Ooh.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That's
Oh. How that nigga didn't go out of bounds?
And a fresh set of downs at the 23.
Well, after watching the other offense,
Oh, it's 7-0.
touchdown. You know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out.
How is this nigga tired, bro? These niggas ain't got no heart, man.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. On the ground, it's Fox.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Wide open spaces. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Yeah, bro. I ain't trying to hear no fucking crying, bro. Bye.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jump to the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive.
I don't know what he want niggas to say. I ain't got no, it's going to be all right buds in me.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I ain't going to say nothing because I don't have the patience today. I'll probably say something real out of pocket.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Wormley. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting...
No, Buddy got on the Discord crying about people teams 99s. He never gets no 99s or something. I didn't read it because I'm playing.
The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Exactly. Like, bro, play.
Leaves it with the running back. Has plenty for the
You know, I mean, if you got it stuck in your head that you can't beat somebody's team because it's a 99, then it's not the place for you.
On the ground like that, it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Quick release by the QB. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Takes the handoff. It's Wormley. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're going to keep this drive going. You'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Wormley. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets a block.
Oh, my God. I don't know if anybody saw that. That was crazy.
All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back.
I returned the punt. It was crazy.
They extend the lead. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
I'm just gonna tell Duke can see you after a second, man. I don't even feel like fucking playing in the first place. He in here crying and shit.
Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back and forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson.
Had to show what Shaw said too. He said, I know you don't want to waste your time playing, dude.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Nah, he want to keep throwing the shit out there in the flat. That's on him.
And the returner will be dragged down.
Yeah, you want those screens in the flat. I mean, shit. You got tackled on the one. You got tackled on. Yeah, you almost did. I thought it was about to be a safety. Who mans is this? He grieving, bro? No, bro. Let me get in here. No, that's what I thought.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Do that. That's what I would say. Fuck these niggas.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Where he typing that in general? Why you?
1st and 10 from inside their own 5.
Yeah.
Take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here.
You are.
They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He said, I'm not these other niggas.
The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
1st and 10 from their own 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That hole closed quickly.
Hey, that was what I was thinking, so
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
I ain't never been back there.
On the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every
I
time.
don't know why you're around here messing with these folks.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
I'm gonna clip that punt return for y'all to see it though.
Come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here.
What you crying about, man? Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Bro, ain't nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with you, bro. Go play. No, you see, you're not even crying no more.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there.
Nigga was tired, bro, for a touchdown. Now he's not tired. Imagine that. These niggas, man, I'm tired of everybody, man.
4th and medium. I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just
This
let the
nigga in
game
field
play
goal
out a
block,
little
bro.
bit and trust your defense.
They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Finds the tight end. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end,
absolutely
running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Jones in our halftime update.
What?
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
M-I-Z.